October 10th is World Mental Health Day, and the theme is prioritizing mental health in the workplace this year. So today we have experts from the Hope Counseling Center to talk about this and how you can get help if you or someone you know is struggling. First of all, welcome.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
So Kyle, you are the executive director. What do you guys do?
You know, we care for any and every individual that needs mental health therapy services, and we do so in an affordable and accessible way, making sure anyone, any walk of life really, so any income level is really important to us. So for those that may not have insurance, making sure we have a great sliding scale system there for them, so they pay between $30 and $100 for their sessions. And then those that may have insurance, close to 2025, we're also going to be accepting most major payers in Medicaid and Medicare.
You make sure help is accessible.
Yes, I think that's the most important thing.
Reuben, my question is for you. Why is mental health so important in the workplace?
For our vocational lives, we spend about 1/3 of our life in the workplace. So we would imagine everyone would want their work to be as enjoyable as possible. And so mental health in the workplace is actually an incredible part of what we do as competencies as therapists. Is sometimes we work with relationships and coping skills and boundary setting and all that. But if we're functioning at our very best in the workplace, that makes everything better.
Yeah. What are some signs that someone might see if a coworker or an employee is struggling?
Changes in function, right? And so if someone's coming in late more than often, they're talking fatalistic, like I wish I wasn't here, I wish I was never born, talking in depressed tones, or any sort of change in function. And so it never hurts to talk to that person privately and just ask them what's going on, if they might need help, and ask them, of course, if they feeling like they might hurt themselves in any way. So I would talk to the person privately, non-judgmentally, gently, and if you notice these changes in their life.
Yeah, how do you bring up a conversation like that?
Directly and politely, right? So on a thumbnail sketch, I might talk to someone privately off by themselves and just go, hey, I'm noticing some changes, and I'm noticing that you're not really acting the same as you used to, and just wanting to know how you're doing, just really how you're doing. Are you thinking of, making any either rash decisions or hurting yourself in any way? And that's a super difficult conversation to have. Us as clinicians, we do this all the time, but if you ask it politely, directly, and without fear, that can actually be the most comforting thing that person can hear in that moment. Because finally someone is noticing, you know what, I am struggling. And if we could say it, we can manage it.
Now, what are some things employers can do to promote good mental health in the workplace?
Yeah, great question. Sometimes it helps to offer an EAP or an employee assistance program, or include mental health in the benefits. And so make it a culture where people can go to HR and then train HR to have mental health resources for people. And also respect boundaries. Don't pull people from their personal time and everything. I mean, emergencies happen, but respect the boundaries of them and encourage them to have personal lives. Encourage them to spend time with their family and get in nature and enjoy their time off.
Yeah. Now, Kyle, we all know since the pandemic, mental health has been a huge, major health concern for the Ozarks and, quite frankly, the nation. So how is the Hope Counseling Center responding to that?
I think it's deeply rooted in our organization. We've been around since 2009 as Faith Community Health, and we've been responding to needs ever since. Most recently, in the past few years, we've seen the need for mental health just soar from the demand of our clients, the resources that are out there in the community, and we knew we had to respond and pivot our organization to focus on mental health. And we did so in the past 4 months. We've changed to Hope Counseling Center, and we are invested into providing therapy solutions, but also reinvesting into additional therapists as that need grows. So we've really positioned our organization to respond and be nimble. That's the great part about being a nonprofit and being a small organization, not attached to a big corporate structure. We can be nimble and respond quickly.
Very important. And what are some of the steps that people can take to get help if they are struggling?
Well, they can come to Hope Counseling Center. That's the greatest part right there. But we want to make it accessible for folks. So if they go to our website at hopecounselingmo.org, they can book an appointment in as little as 2 to 3 minutes, which is awesome for folks that, if time is an issue for them, they can actually look at Reuben's schedule, see what he has available, and pick the time that works for them. So I think that first step is so crucial, and we have that resource there, and it takes 2 to 3 minutes.
I love it. Again, it's accessible, it's easy to get help. So thank you guys so much for the work that you guys do. We'll put
Thank
some
you.
contact information on your screen. Remember, it is okay to take some time for your mental health and to get some help if you are struggling. Thank you so much.
Thank you.